What is up, everybody? It's Verse TV here today, and we have to talk about this rumor. I mean, it's a rumor, but I would kind of say it's a credible source. This is a game journalist from Bloomberg, so he has some credible credentials to why he's making a statement. But apparently, Koei Tecmo said they wanted to get 5 million copies sold of their newest PS5 exclusive game, Rise of the Ronin. Um, and when he says important, and it would be an important strategic pillars of the company's midterm growth strategy. So they are really trying to push this PS5 exclusive Rise of Ronin, which was shown yesterday at PlayStation's State of Play event. I mean, it looks pretty great, but 5 million copies, an exclusive title at that, which is kind of wild because some of the exclusives really don't sell that well unless they're like maybe like God of War, maybe like Spider-Man, but these other games don't really do that well. And it's like very niche. If this is gonna be like a Demon Souls / Dark Souls games, I mean, good luck with that because they had like an exclusive game, Neo, the Neo series, Neo 1 and 2. I don't think those games sold that well on being PlayStation exclusive. So I don't know how they're gonna do 5 million with this new title. So this is probably a game they probably should have just took Sony money if they wanted to reach that 5 million selling point. They probably should have made this multiplayer on all consoles, whether it be PlayStation and Xbox and PC, but it might be on PC as well. It's not really confirmed. We just saw it yesterday, so we know it's gonna be on PlayStation. But I don't see them reaching 5 million copies just being on PS5. That's even if it's on PS4. But if it's just PS5 alone, I don't see it making that amount of money. So very interesting strategy because it don't make a lot of sense. A lot of people, if they want to reach that number, that why I just make it exclusive to PS5. Like I said, it might be on PS4 as well. But it seems like a crazy decision right there if you want to sell that many copies. But let's see what people have to say about this. Definitely reaching those numbers if you somehow bundle the game. Yeah, that's true. As an exclusive makes it more difficult because you got less people to access it. So I don't know how they're expecting that 5 million number. Even when Sony's top games like The Last of Us Part 2, so like 10 million, and had 130 plus install base, which is insane. Is it going to help much with that strategy? It's also on PC, and Sony marketing can make it quite successful. So it is on PC as well from what this guy's saying. So, I mean, he probably could hit that number, a 5 million number, but just make it exclusive to Sony doesn't seem like that. I don't know. Maybe it might do that number, but like I said before, like this guy says, Neo didn't reach those numbers. And it's kind of like in a similar vein as Neo. It's like one of those samurai style games, and those games didn't do too well, I don't think. There will be over 40 million PS5s in 2024. If they advertise it properly, 5 million copies will be easy to achieve. Okay. I mean, if some games are struggling with 100 plus million install base, I think it'd be a lot more difficult for the 40 million install base to do that, if that's what he's saying. The Neo series only sold 6 million copies, but they really went overboard from the original linear to open world hope that people work well at least put a shame to Assassin's Creed series. Okay. Neo 2 did 2 million on 100 million PS4 install base. That is insane. Jeez. That is not good at all. What even is the percentage of that? Like 2%? I don't even know if that's even 2%. I don't know what that is. What is that? That's a very low number right there. 5 million plus copies are making a console exclusive. What a world we live in. Yeah. It's sad to hear they have so big ambitions for Rise of the Ronin. The first game of Teen Ninja Wulong has an early release. It's not console exclusive. Okay. They need to improve their world's visual design just by Neo 1 and 2. Their combat design is excellent, but the level design visually is below average. This sounds exactly like EA strategy for Dead Space 3. They're not the Dead Space 3 because they changed a lot of stuff in it. They canceled that game, so they canceled that series after that. So hopefully it doesn't sound like Dead Space 3 because that series got the axe after that. This guy says it's gonna flop. I mean, it looks impressive so far. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't go as far as say it's gonna flop, but that's pretty bold to try to reach a 5 million 5 million sell point with how the people exclusives don't sell that well like on something like that. So definitely a bold strategy right there. Um, I think Sony is doing it again to where they want to see if a third party studio can sell first, and then if it does, they'll bring it to the PlayStation house full time. This is a tall order for a Koei Tecmo title. I believe that is about 20% of the current PS5 install base. LMAO, okay, sure. Koei, 5 million for a brand new IP that's also a console exclusive is a tall effing order, especially when the console in question is still not really available to the public. That sounds like way too much for a third party console exclusive for sure. So this guy says, very unusual to get expected sales targets like this. PS5 exclusive, 5 million, good luck. People are still struggling to get PS5s, and yet you want 5 million. Yeah, if it's not even hitting the PS4 as well, it's definitely gonna be that's gonna be interesting. That's gonna be kind of hard. Not gonna lie, they not even if it's not gonna be on PS4 as well, but just like PS5 and maybe PC. I don't know. Um, this is some Square Enix type of BS right here. Yeah, Square Enix does have some ridiculous sales expectations too for little titles. Like I remember, like when the Rise of Tomb Raider, when that series was going. I mean, it's still going right now, but when it was like really popular, the reboot one. I believe that one of the games did really well in sales, but Square Enix wasn't really happy with those sales. I mean, even though it was kind of impressive, and it didn't go over too well for the series. Like now we're just now getting a new one, which is in the works, but it took a while for. I don't know. I guess they just weren't happy with those sales, so that's what I see. I kind of see where he's pulling the similarities up from that. Maybe they shouldn't have put a PS5 exclusive then. Yeah, a lot of people are kind of saying the same thing, that maybe this game shouldn't have been a PS5 exclusive at this point. Well, PS5 and PC release. If they wanted to reach that 5 million goal, they probably should put it on all platforms so everybody can have a chance at buying it. So, but yeah, those are just my thoughts. I think Koei Tecmo is definitely making some interesting choices. They want to reach that number, but I definitely want to see your thoughts down below. Leave a like for this video, and as always, just for watching, and peace.